Ash, back at it with another one. I'm learning life setup right now. I just took a course on life setup and how professionalism will actually change your life completely as a man. You know, and how a lot of these rappers and stuff, how Drake, he went from this kind of more goofier type guy who would always rapping, being more corny and stuff like that, to more professional, more Drake that you see in the Vogue magazines, or, you know, where people take him more seriously. And how professionalism changes everything. Not cursing as much, you know, watching what you actually put out there into the world, what you speak out there. You know, getting life set up is important, you know. Keeping your car clean, your truck clean, keeping your bedroom clean, keeping your diet clean, keeping what you say, keeping the people around you clean. And keeping up on your promises to yourself. You know, keeping up on the goals that you want to keep achieving. You know, it's January 10th today, I think, or 11th. And, you know, a lot of people are probably starting to fall off right now. And it's sad to say, but they're starting to fall off on a lot of their goals. And, you know, you got to keep pushing. You got to keep going. You know, when you fall back off, get right back on. Same as riding a bike when we were younger, you know? We got the training wheels to get us going a little bit, that slow little momentum. Then we would take them off and we would go on in life, try, and we would fail. But we would get back up on that bike and keep pedaling. Sometimes you got to pedal faster. Sometimes you got to get that momentum going even more. You got to keep spiraling down this path of greatness, down the path of positivity, down the path of learning and failing. You know, I've realized the more and more I've actually been putting myself out there for failure, the more and more I realize what works, what doesn't, and how closer I've been getting to myself. You know, that's a big thing, is how close I've been getting with myself. I realize that sometimes when I'm out trying to please a lot of others and, you know, trying to look the best for others, I realize that it's actually taking me further away from myself. You know, I realize the more and more I work on myself and actually just focus on the things that I need to do, the more and more I get closer with myself. The more and more I realize that these things are actually benefiting me, and this job actually isn't, and this job is. You know, and I know I made a video back then saying that you got to leave your family business, but sometimes you have to leave the family business to realize that actually it wasn't as bad as I thought. Maybe I was actually just making a lot of it in my head. Or maybe I left the family business physical wise to actually go back and do some other little things for the family business. Or, you know, maybe just getting a part-time job instead of a full-time job and doing both is better than just one. Or getting a full-time job here, realizing it's not worth it, and getting a full-time job there. Just living life experiences and, you know, just trying new experiences and just going out there and failing. You know, I'm actually loving to fail. I'm loving to go out there and actually try it and fall flat on my face and just, oh man, that was not something I should have done. But hey, I went out and did it, and that's something I'm gonna remember. Not smoking weed, not drinking. You know, I'm actually starting to get my memory back, which is great. Starting to remember things a lot more, and, you know, just getting my reading back on point. You know, just getting closer with God, getting closer with myself, and, you know, just working on these little things, you know. So start getting your life set up, start prioritizing that a little bit more, you know, realizing where you want to go in life and just going out and trying different things, you know, especially if we're younger, 16 to 23, 24, you know, just try out different things. And just keep in the back of your mind life setup of, if you want to live in an apartment complex, super nice, super modern, or would you rather live more out in a house or a little place with some land? Or, you know, what do you think? What do you want to do in the future? Do you want to be more of like an entertainer? Do you want to be more of like a superstar pop star, or do you want to be more of like a businessman? Do you want to do both? Which one do you want to lean into? Do you want to be more of a family man? Do you want to have multiple wives? Do you want to just have one wife? Do you want to have multiple kids? Do you want to be financially free? Do you want to be able to move to different areas, have different houses in your life? Just thinking about a lot of these things and writing them down and realizing what you're doing in life and trying to connect the two has helped me a lot. You know, I'm 21, about to turn 22 next month. And I realized that a lot of the stuff, for me at least, to help my clarity and to help me think, is writing a lot of the stuff down, writing what my main goals are in life, farther down the line, year, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and then writing down what I've been doing recently, and if those things, two things will actually help connect, bring me closer to them, or if they're bringing me farther apart. You know, and I think I realized that the main reason I did this bartending job was just to get out more and get more social and get around more kids my age and stuff like that, which is great. You know, it has been bringing me more closer to them, but it's also made me realize that I've been doing it for the attention of girls, and it's actually been bringing me further apart from myself. You know, trying to get more attention from others has actually been bringing me further from myself, and being more focusing on myself and my family and not caring about the attention of others has actually been bringing me closer to my purpose, has been making me more fulfilled in life, and yeah, just overall a greater man. So hey man, I'm about to hit the gym, like always, like usual. Keep up the work, keep up the grind, keep pushing. You know, write down where you want to go in life, what you want to be. And obviously these things change. These things change throughout the years, throughout the months, throughout the weeks, throughout the days, throughout the centuries. But hey, the more and more you write them down and you keep them in a journal or a book, you realize, oh man, like, that's funny, I really used to think like that. Or actually this influenced my thinking this way. And you realize, oh, maybe I actually was going further down the right path or wrong path. And, you know, just writing down your further goals and writing down what you've been doing recently and seeing if they connect, seeing if they're actually bringing you towards what you want. So hey, Ash, out, baby.